Good morning. Today we're going to continue with rationalizing denominators. Essentially the same stuff, just some of the problems will be a little bit more complex. If you look at the first problem, the idea of going straight to rationalizing, multiplying by root 45 or root 45, I'd just rather not deal with numbers that big. So what I would suggest is to simplify this first. Remember, you can break that 45 up to what? That would be 9 times 5. Square root of 9 is plain old 3, right? So you now have 20 over 3 root 5. Remember, the root 5 is the problem. We got to multiply by root 5 over root 5. So on the top, there's an invisible 1 here. We get 20 root 5. On the bottom, now I'm going to do this in one step, so you got to listen here. Root 5 times root 5 is plain 5, right? And plain 5 times 3 is 15. Don't forget to reduce this fraction. So that would be 4 root 5 over 3. So this is the key thing here. Root 5 times root 5 is plain 5, and plain 5 times 3 is 15. So there's no root in the bottom anymore. Similar thing here. I'm going to rationalize the bottom first. 32 breaks up to 16 times 2. That comes out as a 4. So those 4s actually cancel, but remember, there's an invisible 1 left up there on the top. Can't leave the square root downstairs. Multiply by root 2 over root 2. 1 times root 2 is just root 2. Root 2 times root 2 on the bottom is plain 2. Because remember, root 2 times root 2 is plain 4. Well, root 2 times root 2 is root 4, which becomes plain 2. Same thing here. Simplify the 50 to 25 times 2. That comes out as a 5. Remember, 10 over 5 becomes just 2 over root 2. Multiply by root 2 over root 2 to get rid of this, and you get 2 root 2 over. Remember, root 2 times root 2 is plain 2. Those things cancel. That is our answer. And here's one with a variable. That's from a couple days ago. Maybe you want to take care of that first. Remember, it's an even power, so the square root of x squared is just x. That can come right out in front, but remember, it's in the denominator still. Simplify the 27. That breaks up to 9 times 3. That comes out as a 3. So you end up with 3x in the front, root 3 in the middle. Almost done. 9 over 3 simplifies to 3. Now it's tempting to cancel this stuff here, but you can't do that because the numerator is just a whole number 3 there. The denominator is root 3, so you can't do anything with that. So that's it. And again, it's the same thing that we did yesterday. It's just that the numbers are a little bit larger, and if you're able, you might want to simplify the denominator first before you rationalize. Sometimes you don't have that option. If the denominator was the square root of 15, you just have to multiply by root 15 over root 15 because you cannot simplify square root of 15. There are no perfect squares that go into it. Again, stop, rewind if you have to, play again.